Alright, what is going on, guys? So what I'm going to show you today is how to do crop patterns. That 3D look. That's what I did. Here's another color. And this is using the Insane Custom Stencils, which I think it's work out of them. CW4. Be using these two. This is actually cut in half. There's another wheel. It's a full wheel. This is all we'll need today. Bam and bam. So already, but before I did take and paint this, do the base coats. So two transparent bright yellow Cratex and transparent deep red. So yellow on the belly, obviously, and then red on the top, just a light coat. Just it. All right, and then I'll be using Cratex opaque black for the actual crop pattern itself. See if we can get a good. Start here, the biggest wheel, or the biggest crawl, or shell. Okay, that's the first one. You can adjust it, make sure to go all the way through. So when you're spraying, you're gonna spray half on the stencil and half on the actual bait. It'll give you those good crisp lines. So then we'll go to the next shell and we'll line it up. I usually line it up about halfway. So you kind of keep it even spacing, halfway. You try lining this one up across here. Bam. Okay, second one. So we're going to the third wheel, or third shell. Halfway, lined up. So if we need to move this a little bit, we'll move it. A little bit of paint sock on the end. Third wheel. Yeah. Okay. Fourth. Bam. And fifth. And then if you do, like right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but from me coming down here, I kind of made a mark in my outline. You can just go right back over it, just line it back up, go back over and cover it up. And anything that you think needs to be, or just needs a little bit darker outline, same thing, just kind of go back over it. Add a little bit more. I think 1, 2, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I'm also shooting at about 15 psi. Very lightly, so that's one side. That's how I start it. Oh. Okay, that's the start of it. So now I will go to the top and I will do a straight edge across the back. So any straight edge will work. I just have a business card. That's what I use. These don't have to be perfect. Just try lining them up as best you can. A little bit of paint stuck on the end. Light line. Connect. Bam. 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 So there's the back lines. So sometimes you'll get, if you can see, but it's like a light space right here. After doing this, you'll probably get it on both sides. Just go right back over it, darken it up, and there. Bam. That's good. Bam. Bam. Okay. So there you go. There's the side and the top. There's that 3D look. Looks really good. Okay, now the other side. Actually switch it to this side now. Bam. Okay, good view here. Okay, so same thing, but now you'll just line everything up off these lines. So you'll start the very big one, or the biggest shell. Line it up. I usually just get right behind it and then try lining it up. Kind of similar to what you had before on the other side. If you need to look, just go back to the other side and look and try making it as close as you can. It's not going to be that big of a deal if it's not exact. Just kind of make it close. You really won't tell unless it's just a big difference. Nothing's perfect, not even the fish you catch, so they're a little off. Don't worry about it too much. Bam. So same thing as before. Going down the wheel. Bam. There you go. So that's just the shell. That's the outline. Looks pretty good. And then if you can see, I did pretty good. I don't need to go, oh, my bad. I was looking at it myself. Gives you a 3D effect. So now, I'm gonna go back to the other side and do the shading. So with the wheel, so I'm just letting the other side dry. Also, I always go back and forth. You get these. So it's actually the cutouts. I can line everything up. It's just the, oh, well, messing stuff up. It's just the cutout of this one. So then you'll do the same thing. You started from the biggest shell and moved your way down. Same thing here, biggest shell, move your way down. But you'll just be on the inside of the shell. So, and you'll just want it, what you're wanting to do is just give a little bit of space so you'll cover up that. Make sure you're just going just a little bit past it. I mean, you can go a lot, but it looks really good if you can get close. So line it up. So light shading. Bam. And same thing with this top piece. And you can connect them if you want, but I think a little goes a long ways. So there's the first set, and then same thing. We'll go here, the next shell, Get a little close here. It's all right.
Honey, do you have a Windex? Yes. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Right. So that's the second one you did there. Go to the third shell. Bam. Bam. It's just light. You're just hitting it with a little bit. A little bit. And that last one. Very light. A little bit. Okay. So there you go. There's the shading portion. See it? So there's the difference as well. You go not shaded to shaded. And I always like to do the eyes. So I usually do, on this one, I actually do the whole front of the head. Leave that. So I shade the eyes and just the top part. I actually leave the mouth. If you can see it, I like to leave that mouth part red because it's transparent color. Okay. So now we'll go and we're gonna shade the opposite side. We're back. Sorry, my compressor kicked on, so I'm not sure what I'll be able to hear or what I'd said. But we're gonna do the other side. So simple, same thing as we did before. Start out with the big shell, lining it up on the inside. Just a little hit. Bam. So there's one. Here. There. There. Bam. There you go. So that's how you would use the Insane Custom Stencils, the CW4 Craw Wheel 4. And you get your 3D effect. Bam. And then you can also add other things to it. Like I like to add dots to the top of it. And that could be any different color you want. I usually do black on this. Or there's two different ways you can do that. I have what I do believe nail ladies use, which is I use this to make my dots with. Or you can set your air pressure on your airbrush really low, like less than 10 psi, and kind of bump the trigger, and you'll get a good speckle, which I can actually do on this one. So it's kind of quick and easy to show. So I'm gonna set my air pressure really low. I always like to practice. You can practice anywhere. Don't practice on those, but there you go. You can kind of get this. It's kind of a quick and easy way to add spots. So if that's something you want to do, there I added a little too much, but looks all right. And then once it's clear coated, it'll come out pretty good. All right, guys, that's how to do it. Thanks for watching.